What is up, y'all? I really put it really tight. Okay. So today, because y'all know I have a business called Black Crescent Tarot, which is a tarot shop. And so, yeah, I do essentially I have a business where I do services for tarot readings. So that's like different types of tarot readings. So I wanted to introduce you to tarot readings on my actual main page. And then I have tarot readings based on your zodiac. You know, if you want something for free, you can hop over to Black Crescent Tarot. And then I'll add like all the social media links to like Instagram and YouTube, and like also my website link. So you can book a little one-on-one. Okay, so booze. Let's see what my ancestors, my gods, have for me, bro. Past. So somewhere in the past, maybe it's a rainy day. I have a lot of rainy days. So here's a little fun theory for you. Somewhere in time and space, past, present, and future meet. Okay? Some theorize it happens at death. Some theorize it happens at birth. Some theorize that the place between birth and death is actually the same place. All theories. No one really knows. So somewhere in the past, I was living my best life. My heart was open, wonderful. Not a care in the world. Right here, 10 of Wands in reverse. I had no baggage. Not a damn. This sounds like I got 99 problems and a bitch wasn't one. But a bitch could be the one. type shit. Okay, present. Bombastic side-eye. Huh. That's interesting. 8 of Swords. That's 8 of Swords. Wow. That's a really good thing. That means I'm gaining momentum. And I want to gain momentum. I don't want to be procrastinating. I really don't. I really, really don't. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry. Hold up. Trust me, booze. If you know my hair journey, this thing will choose to be something else. So, there you are. This is exactly what I want. But to the back. So when you look in the back, it's like a party, but really it's supposed to be in the front. Just kind of like a little flare at the bottom. I don't mind that. So momentum, right? Momentum. So that's present because, I'm kind of working right now. Kind of promoting my own businesses, as I should. Future. The Fool. Okay, so I don't know how to feel about this. So let's clarify some shit. Because these three, if you really think as an interdimensional type of mindset, where of infinite realities, right? Because that's kind of what you kind of dive into in tarot. So for me, these are really good cards. So the Fool for the future, because clarify that. What's up with that? Why is this super childish? Oh no, you see how that fell to the floor? I'm probably babysitting in the future again. Bro, been on that shit. All right, what's going on presently? Nothing new. It's another Tuesday, basically. But hey, I get to see my niece. Seven of Wands and the Hangman. So I'm fully conscious that in order to gain momentum, I have to remain consistent. And that's going to be a long journey. a long ass journey. So many pebbles and rocks and so much. I'm fully aware and conscious of what I gotta do and what God needs me to do to go to the next level. Basically. Now, my future, my present isn't what is kind of irking me on this tarot reading, because my future just seems like it's an average day where I'm probably babysitting. People got stuff to do. Like, I mean, it feels like I'm going to be active with my family. Like hanging out with them. Because like usually when I hang out with my family, like I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I'm with my family. I'm stress free. Like, I try to be there with my family. So, like, something in the past made me really happy. And I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want to remember a happy memory. So, what happened back then? The dragonfly? Oh, girl. It was probably the ranch. Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords in reverse. I kind of see that as being offline. So a happy memory of mine was when I was offline, which means I wasn't on my phone. It means I was physically out in the world doing something. Those are my happiest moments in my past. But what about it? What did I do offline? Offline, apparently, I was really emotionally and financially satisfied with my life because I was on my Q's, because this is like, I'm just letting it flow. I was on my Q's, dots, and I's, because like right here, the 7 of Pentacles is upright, and like it's kind of like a mathematical counting metric system. And then I have the 7 of Swords in reverse, which means there was no kind of bullshit. So yeah, I guess that was like my boss era or some shit. But 9 of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. But yes, I don't mind babysitting my niece. Sometimes my sister comes through with like my tarot cards. Nine of Wands, because the 9 of Wands here is like a lady doing chores, and she's like cutting through. Sometimes I see 9 of Wands as sometimes labor in a way. 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. But no, it's not like my tarot is not that intrusive when it comes to my family, because I don't really like to ask about my family. I'd rather just not know. But bros, my family will ask me for a reading. So that was past, present, and future. That's how like I read for myself when I'm doing past, present, and future. Now this is the major 10 spread. So this one's really different. It's like supposed to be like challenges, wisdoms, what's working. It kind of also has past, present, and future in it too. And then it tells me like the overall energy of my life, like type shit. But it's 10 cards. So let's do number 1. 1. All right, that's it. Bottom of the deck. Okay. I feel like someone's watching me read energetically. You ever feel like an intrusive entity in your room? It's like something's off when you're in your room and you're like, I can't put my finger on it. Okay. Sometimes, so if I could explain what tarot reading is like for a medium, it's like you notice shit gets tense. Like you notice like the walls or like something will activate randomly at that moment in time when I put a card down. And sometimes like when I put a card down, like somebody's voice would be like telling me what that card represents and what it means. Oh, I'm doing like my own tarot reading right now. Why not? So let's do a Celtic spread. It's called a Celtic spread. What are you doing? Mendoza. All right, the present. Knight of Wands. Right now I'm talking to someone, so everyone's going to be like, oh, y'all are flirting. Number 2. So number 1, actually, if I can be frankly honest, was the 7 of Wands, because I was about to take the second one for it. The challenge. So the 7 of Wands as the present. I know I have a long life ahead of me. And I'm not going to lie to you. Ramen and Yu-Gi-Oh! That sounds bomb as fuck. I wish I was there with you. And then Knight of Wands is my challenge. So is that like my... Why is that my challenge? Why is the Knight of Wands my challenge? I could be honest with myself. I was a little rabbit. We're going to leave it at that. Now, third card is the past. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I could be honest with myself. I did not save the money I should have. Yeah. The 4th, the future. 9 of Swords. Actually, yeah, that's 9 of Swords. Actually, it's the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is kind of like everything is perfect. Everything is as it is. That's pretty good for the future. It's kind of like I'm still moving along. But it's not as fast as the 8 of Swords. It's like, it's a good tempo. Two of Wands. I need to make a decision on what type of foundation I want, and I am debating between 2 things that I'm passionate about, like 2 different lifestyles I'm passionate about. The immediate future is I have not uploaded everything on my website. I have multiple websites. I have multiple content that needs to be done. So that's kind of eating my immediate future. So I'm probably going to work on that, which is kind of why I'm recording this one. The Self. 3 of Cups. Yeah, I'm pretty festive, happy, enjoying company. Yeah. The External. Temperance in reverse. I agree. I don't feel like everything's like fully a cup filled. Yeah, my cups are not filled. I don't feel like my cups are filled. Now, I'm missing 2 more cards. But honestly, I kind of use that as the top and the bottom. Hopes and fears. I hope I could be like the star. You know, I really hope I can achieve my gold star on YouTube, which is called hitting 1 million followers. That's my little star on YouTube. Hitting 1 million. King of Swords. And the High Priestess. 2 of Pentacles. The Two of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups. And the bottom was actually the Eight of Wands. That's so creepy. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Two good-looking people. A Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. That's interesting because I've been shuffling this shit, so there's no way. This is creepy. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Star again? Bro, I swear I shuffled this. And the Hierophant. There's a lot of people here in this reading. It's like one girl and two guys. What's up? Like when kings and queens are just popping up, that's not normal. Y'all were just telling me I was forgetting these. Damn, that's creepy, bro. Look, you won't believe me. Okay, so here's why it was so many people coming out. They're like, yo. Look, it took 5 different entities, okay? 5 different entities be like, yo, pause, pull the brakes. Pause the gates. Ma'am. It took 5 different people. It took 2 kings and a queen, the devil and God, basically, to pause me both. Because I was missing part of my deck when I was shuffling. It was to my left. The other half, you remember when like I did the other half? Yeah, my tarot cards straight up were like telling me 5 times in a row, pause the brakes. You're missing the rest of us, dude. You're missing the group. It took a group to tell me I was missing the group, basically. Damn, that's kind of cute. They kind of let me know when I'm missing a card. I've studied this so well. I love this thing. What else? Ooh, let's get juicy. Who's my next boyfriend? Because I'm single as fuck. Single as a Pringle left in the fucking can. Knight of Pentacles. He could be tanned, dark colored. He's very earthy. He's probably studying Knight of Pentacles. He's probably taking things slow. He has a machete and a bag and a horse. You know, he probably stable. He probably near my age. But he ain't a king. He ain't a knight. Why he a knight? Because he has a lot of things going for himself. That's why. The next dude I like has a lot going for himself. He has the 6 of Wands. He's very well respected. Very well respected. And yeah, he does go. He's very religious. He thinks I'm sexy. As he should. And he wants to fuck me. Why? Alright. So you don't think I'm lying? Because you literally saw it fall out. Look. 6 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. It was the queen, then the knight. So he's very successful and he's well off. But you notice there's no cups here. So he's not emotionally invested into me. He's financially and sexually invested into me. That's all he wants from me. Like, there is not an ounce of anything else. So whoever the next dude I think is probably cute, just probably wants to fuck and probably just wants money. And that's just the harsh reality of this planet. So I'm not even like phased. Thanks. Now I know it's not the next guy. Ten of Cups, period, boom. She was like my future self or whoever's up there was like, period. Thank you. You understood the message. So apparently, not anytime soon. And the sun came out. That's kind of happy. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a boyfriend anytime fucking soon. Knight of Pentacles fell again. But I am gonna fuck someone though. Yo, whoever this Knight of Pentacles is, I am gonna fuck him though. No, no, bro. Like the Hangman came out. So this is like me telling myself, like, hey, bro, like on some real shit, I do fuck someone else. Like on some real shit, yeah. There's somebody else I meet that I fuck. Like no lie. Like I do get with somebody. And the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. I just thought of some dirty shit. And I'm on top of it because my right hand's burning. It's itching, which means I'm on it. When my left hand itches, that means I fucking lost some shit. And then like if I get an itch on my nose, it's like I'm on the nose with it. If you know what on the nose with it means. Like, bro, your itches have meanings in the occult. Basically, if you want me to keep it above. So in my little witchcraft life, my computer's dying, so this is going to be like a quick reading. I basically confirmed to myself that I did have sex with somebody else. And it seems like it's a very stable sex life. So yeah, maybe not a boyfriend, but definitely a booty. Maybe it lasts 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days. 6 years? I don't know. It doesn't give me marriage. It gives me like a steady relation. It gives me like Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands as a person. That's like consistent dick. I basically get a dude that's like consistent dick. Oh, the world. No, yeah, basically. Yeah. I basically get consistent dick. Not really a boyfriend. I'm kind of married to all the niggas of the world, basically. If I really kept it a buck. And the tarot was like, yo, girl, like, keep it a buck. You basically can get any consistent dick you want. What do you need a boyfriend for? That's fucking brutal as fuck. Basically, tarot was like, she for the entire world. You wanted questions on my personal life? I gave you answers. 4 of Cups, but not everything is like emotionally fulfilling. The world, damn. Consistent dick, but no husband. I don't know. I feel like if I got the Lovers, Temperance, the 4 of Wands, the World, and maybe the Pentacles for like the ring, I'll be like, oh. And then I don't know. It just depends. All right. So okay, maybe I have a boyfriend that gives me consistent dick. I'm not complaining. Okay, I'm at 3%. What's my husband like? Because I do tarot readings like this. What's my husband like? Judgment. Bitch, is he judgmental? Is he judgmental? Judgment. What's my husband like? Like in the future? Judgment? Bro. But what? Bro, is he like... Okay, so let's look at this. Judgment. In Judgment, it's a family, which is weird. Happy kid. It's 2 dudes, 2 girls. 1 kid. And then some kind of like creature in the back. Which to me, since the creature's dead, it's very symbolic of death, right? That's very intimidating. What's your husband like in a tarot reading? Judgment. What? Is he judgmental as fuck? Cause like, bro, if I was reading this for someone, I would have been like, yo, he's judgmental as fuck. Judgment, literally. Like, I'm not even sugarcoating it with myself. Judgment. So he's judgmental as fuck. Bro, what was nah. Judgment? Bro. Judgment? Oh, it's because he's a business owner. And he's always on the go. Me and my ambition and kings with CEOs. So basically, I get with one of these hot CEO dudes, hot rich guys, hot, judgmental, polished, privileged as fuck niggas in the future that drive me in their nicest whips and shit, right? And bro, like they probably like have been to Harvard, Yale, like basically my future's fucking fun. That's kind of what the fool's saying. Like it could only go from being like really fun from here, basically, if I really keep hustling my ass and like invest a decade into this, into my social media branding and like my influencer and like my influence life. So yeah, so whoever I end up with really determines a lot of my business ventures and a lot of my passions. Because I have the 4 wands in judgment, which means like my husband is someone that I probably use my judgment the most with because it's me and somebody else coexisting one life together. So we probably have to use each other's like own discernments all the time. And like I kind of feel like this is him like in this reading, like explaining what like my marriage is like. So sorry about that. You're like, girl, what? Okay, so while we were talking about my husband, my computer died. In the meantime, while I was recharging, I changed into like some PJs because I wanted to get comfy. Excuse me, I just got done eating some really good chicken soup that my dad made. So grateful. No, we were talking about my husband. And it's a happy marriage. The tower. We have a big ass house. It's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. Five of Pentacles. I'm thinking of architecture. Oh, you're trying to tell me my dog's tearing up my bra. You're right, Tara. The tower and the 5 of Pentacles. That was a waste of my money. Mm-hmm. All right, what is next? Okay, so they interrupted me to let me know my dog was showing my shit. Because I'm locked in, right? They're watching you too, Kane. What? So judgment and the 4 of wands, bro. That's such a really good combination. It basically tells me I made good judgment with who I marry. And that gives me such a peace of mind knowing that. I think that was the best thing older me could ever tell myself or like my ancestors. Cause like I'm like scratching my bone. I don't know why. I'm like scratching like my right leg right now. What is that? Is that a scratch? Oh, when did I scratch that? It's winter, bro. This shit's drying out my skin. Okay. Oh, I love that. Judgment and the 4 of wands. The Four of Wands is like such a stable life. Clock that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I so love that. Wonder who it is. Watch me make a clip to this like, bitch, guess who it is? Hell yeah. You know, do that past, present, future of like currently single. So this is me currently single. And then I could, when I get married, I could be like, this is me currently married. Type shit. I got wedding content for days. The fool. I'm gonna act like a fool. Of course. Let me show off my new man. Let me show off. Period. Not my new man. The man type shit. Let me show you. Mr. Hurricane. Hold up. Where am I? It don't hit the same without the pebble. The rock, the pebble, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Why not? This was the nearest ring. So let's say this, like, you get engaged or like whatever, right? The ring, right? This isn't an engagement ring. It's just a normal ring I have. It don't even fit my ring finger. It's gonna fall off, but I can adjust it. So like, hold up. Let me make it tighter. Cool, look. Okay. Blah. Okay, so let's say you get engaged or whatever, right? I don't know why we're talking about this, but this is what I would do for engagement content. If I ever got engaged, if I ever had a Mr. Hurricane, a king of the internet. Oh my God. I bet he's fine, bro. This is literally, bro, I'm sure guys do this too, where he be like telling his friend, damn, she bad. Cause bro, I saw a dude in love with a girl he met, and the way he talked about her, he looked so happy. It was my ex talking about a bitch he met at the club, and that's when I realized he didn't love me. And I'm like, damn, he does not talk about me like that. Why did I have to? That nigga probably thinking about me. Ugh. It's whatever. We were fine talking about whoever we meet, right? You saw how quickly we were like in memory lane, enjoying our little fantasy, not thinking about the past. And then the past came in. Healing is a in-moment thing. Healing is a present moment thing. But anywho, all right, so ring content. So that's one video, right? All right, obviously you got to show the ring. You could be like caption Mrs. And then you can show his ring and Mr. Right. You could do like a single ladies video. If you like it, then you could have put a ring on it. And then y'all can both put a ring on it. And you could be like, y'all could both be like together. Because I told you I wanted to do content. So he's down with the content. In fact, with the hermit, he probably holding the light. He's like, I'm going to be here. I'm holding the light. I have a supportive boyfriend. Or husband. Sorry, husband. Fuck. Yeah, he's like, cut that shit. Your husband. The Four of Wands. I'm so sorry. Bro, imagine my husband sees this shit. He will probably. Look, the Three of Pentacles. Either he is watching my shit. Three of Pentacles. Ooh, that's really interesting because we're talking about my husband, right? Wait. Bro. Bro, I asked the question. Bro, wait, my dog, King, okay, bro, I got the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and my first thought was, bro, is my husband someone I already know, bro? And these bitches say yes. Though, look how Kane's loving on me, bro. Bro, that's confirmation right there, bro. That or my dog just wants to be. Bro, do I know my husband, bro? Bro, nah. Really? What the fuck? Why is it so chaotic with my... Anytime I ask about this nigga. What? Why, Kane? What? So random. Why do you feel the need? Are you just seeking attention online? You never do this. This is a first. If you're new here, me and Kane are still like a new duo. Like, I just got Kane this year in April, and it's like January the next year. You're shedding so much. What's up, buddy? What's up? Hi, welcome to being a dog mom. I'm low-key electrocuting him because, like, he has static energy in his fur. You're just basically a shot caller. My dog might shock you. He's Bolt, literally. I wanted to name you Bolt, I'm not gonna lie, but they named you Kane and you were like responding to it. I'm Alex, by the way. What? I want to see what he does. Okay, he left. Sorry about that. Husky life. Ain't that cool? I'm a witch and my dog's a husky. You would have never thought that. Like, if you told me when I was like a really uptight Catholic girl, and you told me I would have been a witch with a husky, I would have never believed you. Because I was like an uptight Catholic cat owner. I became the exact thing I didn't want. Or maybe it was always what I wanted. What's he doing? Look, I'm recording his behavior. What? Do you want a reading? Look, why is he trying to put me? What's in the future for Kane? Who's Kane's girlfriend, bro? Who's Kane's girlfriend, bro? Who's Kane's fucking girlfriend? Look. Who's Kane's girlfriend? Which bitch? He has multiple options. You ain't even invested to them, but they're all rich. You just talking to every girl you meet, don't you, Kane? Not much. What do you think he's thinking? What is Kane thinking of? Me. The Empress. Why is he thinking of me? Justice? What do you mean? The 8 of Cups? What? Over what? Over what, though? Yo, if he gives me paws, he's just mad that I'm not petting him. Because usually he just gives me his paw when he wants me to shake his hand. I can already hear the comments in the future saying, pet him. Look, but he just went back down. He's such a diva. Look how he's looking at me. Look how he's looking at y'all. You think he fucks? You think he fucks with y'all? Let me know. Look at his bombastic side eye. Look how he look at me. How do you think he? What kind of look is that? What kind of look is that? What kind of look is that when a dog makes that look? Look at him. Just look at him. Dog mama. Dog mom things. What is Kane thinking about? Why is he just staring at me like that? 9 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Emperor. Okay, he's not horny. The Emperor, the Lovers, and the 9 of Wands. Oh, you just want to go digging. That's why you're sitting like that. He's sitting like this. He's like, I want to go outside. Do I even gotta explain that I want to go outside? Look how you're just looking at me. You're just chilling. Alright. What else can I do? We did Celtic. We did past, present, future. We asked about my husband. Is my husband funny? Oh. Let me shuffle this. Because I haven't shuffled. And if the cards keep repeating, that's either the end of the story or you just need to shuffle. Because usually when it's repeating, that's when I'm like, oh, that's dead ass, like exactly how it is. Exactly how it is. Oh, shit. My husband is the yin to my yang with the wheel of fortune. The white to my black. The sun to my moon, my husband. What else is he like? He is cutthroat with the 2 of swords. He's very intellectual. All right, we probably have a sword collection. Maybe we like weaponries. Maybe we spar together. Maybe we invent shit together. Bro, I always had this feeling that me and my husband would invent a time machine type of shit. Type shit. Because we were like, I've always knew this feeling that I was probably going to have a really smart husband that would probably be down to do some like actual cool shit with me and invent like a time machine. It's a lot of money and a lot of Holy Marys, but it's possible. What? He's probably like, why do you want to build a time machine? Why do you want to build a man cave? Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor in reverse. He's like, at least I know you'll say yes to the man cave. Obviously. So say yes to the time machine. So the King and Queen of Swords came out. So yes, it's very an intellectual relationship I have with my future husband based on tarot. Anything fun we do? Like, do we play sports together? Four of Swords. Girl? Oh my god, yes! What else? Girl, hold on, wait. This is so much. Hold up, wait. Chin? on my chinny chin chin. Why am I scratching my chin? Okay, I literally heard the phrase, what isn't there? Not a time we're not doing anything fun because we're fully booked. And I'm like, what do you mean? So the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. We are so booked and busy that all we want to do is sleep after all the fun we had because we're exhausted. And the Knight of Swords, after all the travel, after all the communications, after all the money, after all the finances, and financially, we have so much fun because Temperance is here, which makes me realize we have a lot of fun. It's like an actual nice day in the sun. It was so fun. It was exhausting on how much fun it was. It was so exhausting that all I wanted to do was just basically get in, get out, and go back to sleep. Because by the time we're married and we're having kids, these hips don't work the same anymore. That's literally, oh, you can't see the cards, but they're right there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Go, go. Okay, so yeah, here's what I'm looking at. So then I get the Queen of Cups, and behind that is the Star. So what I'm getting here is with Ten of Wands and Temperance, it's a mixture of balancing stuff out. And yes, we do have activities. In fact, most of the time, I feel like him and I are the type of couple that don't mind being at home. Because with the High Priestess in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, it's like they're just asleep. He's probably asleep because he just got back from work. And I'm probably reading a book or scrolling on the internet. But he's sleeping in a bed of money. And I'm sleeping right next to like some candlelights. So, like he chilling. He's doing his thing. And the reason why I say they're sleeping is because the Four of Swords and the way like it's laid out, it's like laying down. It's a lot of laying down energy. We bedrot together and we're happy. In fact, very fulfilled by our bedrotting ways. And we do go out. Like there's a balance of it. So like my husband's not boring, but we'd rather be inside. Okay. But he is a macho man with the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords. Like, if he wants to be a big baller and drop money with the Queen of Pentacles and spoil me, mind you, he loves to spoil me, whoever my fucking husband is, like, as he should. As he should. So my husband loves to splurge money. Money's not an issue. In fact, he probably splurges it on guns and he splurges it on his education. And sometimes he likes to say, honestly, babe, I feel like an old man. I'm like, you're not even that fucking old. Because it's giving a lot of old energy. And with him, he just sees me as his queen, He just wants to take me everywhere. He wants me to help move up the corporate ladder, like he just always wants the most utter success. And that's why like I kind of like him a lot. I love him, bro. Why he's such a man. Look, the Emperor, the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, like, and like if you see the old man looking down at the Queen of Pentacles and she's looking up, like he looks like he's trying to help her with the stick up. Like if you look at it like this, like in this format, I don't think you can see that. And that's why I was showing you to you like that earlier. The Emperor and the Hierophant, he's a man, educated, sophisticated, a provider. And he knows what he's fucking providing. Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. He knows I'm his queen. And all he wants to do is make sure all this money goes to me. All of that. Yeah. Don't talk about that. Okay, but this is where I'm like, okay, it all goes to me. He gives me his masculinity. You know how hot that is? When a man becomes a man for you. For you. Because the way I had it out, he's like using that stick to pick her up. Like, hey, you don't have to use the ladder. You don't have to even climb the ladder. Just hold on to the stick. He looks down to help pick her up. Excuse me. And she looks up to get to him. Like, they look like they're trying to get together. But she's so youthful and he kind of has a beard. But they both have like long hair. Like my husband probably likes to go do intellectual stuff. He probably engages in witchcraft with me because I see the Ouija board right there. And I see the gun, which is an AK-47. And then he probably goes to church with me. He goes everywhere with me. In fact, if anything, he's helped elevated me. Damn, I'm like giving like a whole edification of this dude. Because these are all good cards. Like I really, from what it's showing me, I end up choosing a really great guy. Yes, bitch, yes. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm kind of getting tired, but I can't wait to meet you in the future, whoever the fuck you are. Yeah.